Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm fresh back from my camping trip and we got some news for you. Some stuff with balancing changes to the hardcore, a couple of fixes, and some Niki leaks. Let's not waste any time and get you guys up to speed. Okay, so first up, we'll talk about a quick fix they did. Hopefully that finally fixes it. I think they've taken about 3 swings at this now, but if you were having issues with buying expansions and getting like, I think it was a 228 error, there was an error you'd get and you couldn't even play the game, had to do with your stash size. They've finally fixed that. Everybody that I know of that was still having a problem has had it fixed. If it's still broken, probably put in a bug report or something so BSG knows. Again, this might be something they have to fix on an individual basis, which they do. So if you are still having issues, make sure you throw in a bug report or something like that to let them know. Next up is some balancing changes for the hardcore wipe. They adjusted the item prices at ref. So what we have at ref is basically everything was cut in half. Not quite everything. Like for example, keys are still 100 GP coins in a Lega metal. It was that before. And I didn't go through every single one of these and look at them. So it could be different, but most of the guns, the ammo, stuff like that, all got cut in half as far as prices are concerned. Like this was 300, I believe, or maybe it was like 301 or 302 GP coins, but now it's 151. And same thing with a lot of cases. They are substantially cheaper and armors and stuff. So ref is back on the menu for pretty good gear. You know, things like, let's see here. Where's the SP6 at? I know it's in here somewhere. Yeah, SP6. So instead of 9 GP coins around, you're like 4.5, 5 now. There's M61 in here too. Yeah, 58 for, what's that, 20 rounds? Yeah, so you're 3 GP coins around about for M61 now. Still kind of expensive, but getting to be where it's a little bit more manageable. Now, they also reduced the item requirements for Drip Out Part 1 and Drip Part 2. They're still kind of annoying tasks, but they're a lot less annoying now. So instead of, I think it was 100 items, was it 100? I think it was 100. It was 100 items you had to turn in and 100 kills. I think I'm wrong on that. I can't remember what that number was. Anyways, they reduced it to 40. So it's fewer items you have to hand in than you did before, but it's still 100 kills. So a little bit easier. And these tasks only unlock cosmetics. That's the only thing they're for. Some of the paid cosmetics, that's the only thing they do, but they do annoy people because this screws up like your cultist circle and stuff. And it's a steep requirement to get things turned in to get past that, but they made it a little bit easier, I guess. And then the next one is they reverted the AI equipment to the values before the hardcore wipe. I'm not 100% sure what this means yet, and I haven't had time to play. Like I said, I just got back from camping, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. There were some nuanced changes that I noticed to the scav gear, like AI that you'd kill it, and not just player scav gear, but the scav gear itself. So what that is, I'm not entirely sure, and I can't tell you specifically, but it probably means armor's a little worse, and ammo's probably a little better. But I could be wrong about that. That's my guess right now. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But there has been a change. And then they adjusted the Bitcoin farming time in the hideout. So what does this mean? I'm not sure. I wish I could answer you. I poked around where I could look to see if there was any updates on like, did they make it faster? Did they make it slower? And I am not anywhere near being able to build a Bitcoin farm myself even, so I can't look for myself. As 20 of these things is gonna cost, I don't even know if I have the money to buy the PSUs, let alone everything else. But it's going to be a while before I have that. So maybe once I get that, I can look, or if we see some stuff pop up on the wiki, I'll try to update you guys on the next update video on specifically what that meant once I figure out exactly what it is. But I wanted to point it out that it was here anyways. And that's pretty much it for the changes. One thing that didn't get updated, near as I can tell, is the AI. Yes, it is still dialed to the 9s for some reason. They have like no reaction delay. They instantly shoot you. So be careful fighting bosses and raiders and stuff for sure. But even scavs can be kind of startling sometimes with how they instantly start shooting at you, even if they don't hit you. But with that, let's talk about the Niki leaks. This specifically is just a video clip of proper in-game, our in-game traders, if you will. This is just probably part of 1.0 content. I guess we could maybe get a sneak peek of it. I'm expecting to see some of this stuff at PAX West. I'm not going, but we'll start seeing stuff filter out of PAX West I think tomorrow even. And day after tomorrow, we'll start seeing some of this stuff come out of PAX West as far as some teasers and stuff for 1.0. So I'll be interested to see what that is. Yeah, so in-game trader. And then the other one is just a billboard. Again, I think this is part of 1.0 content. I don't think this is an event or anything. This billboard is basically just like a warning telling people to evacuate Tarkov and to go to Shoreline Resort or Interchange, which are the, like, in the lore of Tarkov, when the evacuation happened, that was the rally points to evacuate. So I think that's just what this is, in the streets of Tarkov somewhere, just a sign telling people to get out. I don't think it's anything more than that, just more 1.0 content. But that's it. That's all I got for you. Quick little update. Just wanted to get you guys up to speed. We'll keep our eyes peeled on everything that comes out of PAX West, and I'll keep you guys posted on any little tidbits or goodies we get from there. I'm sure they're going to do some interviews or some reveals, and they'll talk to some of the streamers and stuff, and we'll hear from them as to what's good coming out of that. But we'll sign off there. Appreciate you guys. I hope you're having good luck in your raids, and at least trying to enjoy Tarkov as much as you can. That's all I got. See you in Tarkov.